tied at 3, 4th and 9. Cavaliers backed up at their own 2. C.J. Rivas blocks the punt. Tight end Bucky Hodges falls on it. That one is worthy of a must-see moment and another look. The touchdown gives Virginia Tech a 10-3 advantage. 13-10 Cavaliers on 3rd and 2 from their own 25. Brewer hooks up with Cam Phillips. That's good for a first down. Later on the drive, Brewer goes up top for Phillips, makes the catch, and drags a defender in for the touchdown. 17-13 Hokies. Hokies with another shot after a roughing the passer penalty. 1st and 10 on the 40. Brewer goes deep for Bucky Hodges. This play good for 50 yards to the Virginia 10. And that would lead to this. Brewer connecting again with Hodges. This time for the go-ahead score, 24-20 Hokies. Just under 2 minutes left for the Wahoos. First play of the drive. Grayson Lambert is sacked by Daddy Nicholas and Kenny Canham, and Lambert would have to leave the game after that hit. He's 36. Johns rolling out to his right. Can't find anyone. Nicholas and Canham bring him down once again. The final, 24-20, Virginia Tech.
10-0 Pack. But then the momentum starts to shift. Brendan Motley looking deep for stud wide receiver Isaiah Ford. He's got it, 27-yard touchdown strike. Hokies on the board, 10-7. And that wasn't the last you'd see of these two. Next drive, Motley rolls right and finds Ford. Tech's first lead, they're up 14-10. Late in the half, Tech driving again. Motley, who's he gonna go to? He's gonna go to Ford in the middle of the end zone. 4 catches, 3 touchdowns for the sophomore. 24th quarter, Trayvon McMillan. He hurdles a defender, takes off 59 yards. No one can stop him. Touchdown. That is must-see ACC. Trayvon McMillan's first career touchdown, 28-13 Hokies. Ensuing drive, State facing 4th and 6. Brissett looking for Ramos in the end zone. Does he have it? No. The ball pops loose. Turnover on downs. It's still 28-13. Under 2 minutes left. State has it again. Brissett shakes off a defender, looking down the field. He's got someone, but can't avoid Adonis Alexander. Beautiful interception. That seals the game for Tech. They outscore NC State 28-3 to end the game. I'm Courtney Cox, and you're watching the ACC.
All right, they have to make it happen, right?
Yeah, it's a little early for the gravestone. Jackson lofts it. Phillips. Oh, he stepped inside and brought it in. What a play by Cam Phillips. So Sly is not in. Johnson will kick it. And Brian Johnson, for the injured Joey Sly, starts the scoring this evening. This would eclipse that from 41. Mejia to tie the game. No good. Just -8 yards on the ground for Virginia. As the ball comes loose, Sharp put it on the ground, and the Hokies have it. Gains for Virginia Tech.
When points are hard to come by, Jason, this is how games like this, the tide turns a little bit. You need your defense to do something like this.
Jackson with a short field, snaps it off, and a jumping play by Grimsley. Wow! 25 yards of beauty. McMillan, the running back. Jackson to throw, fading away, end zone. Chris Cunningham. Fourth down and 11. Benkert. And it's short. Terrell Jana shy of the 30-yard line. A turnover on downs.
different this season, and they're bowl eligible first time in forever.
Third shutout, though, by Virginia Tech of Virginia since 2006. Oregon before he transferred. Blackshear out of the backfield, first down and then some. Raheem Blackshear just outside of the 30-yard line. A 31-yard hit.
It will harass a quarterback all night, but so far, Virginia Tech's had an answer.
Virginia Tech had great success on jet sweeps last year. This is Tavion Robinson slicing back inside. And a first down, Virginia Tech. That's a nifty run. Touchdown, Burmeister. Tremendous athlete, pushes him all the way down the field. First down for Sam Howell. Pressure got there. He slipped away for the moment, and down he goes. A loss of 2. Alan Tisdale, their redshirt sophomore, with the stop. Third down. They got there again. Down he goes. Mario Kendricks, the sophomore from Florida, buried it. Neutral site games all over in Atlanta, in Charlotte, where game day is. Burmeister, deep ball to the sideline. Turner, oh, what a catch! Trey Turner with the softest of hands.
Is a man of his word. Told us about Burmeister's ability to throw the deep ball, and you can't drop it in any better than he did on that play. Excellent job by Turner.
Burmeister, touchdown! The governor, James Mitchell.
Snagged it out of nowhere because my eyes were all over number 9 in the back of the end zone, crossing from left to right, and then all of a sudden there's a big pair of hands.
He's dropped again. What do you think Mac Brown is saying to him on the sideline before this? With 4 wide receivers, Howell. Nothing there again. He lost the football. It's out of bounds. It's Barno again. He has lived in the backfield. He pulls it back, and he's under siege again. Howell is sacked.
Talk about playing fast. Is what Justin Fuente told us right before that. Like the cushion up top.
Howell looks down to the bottom, and that's a closely contested ball. Let's see who comes up with it. Olsen went down to the ground, was fighting for it. There's a wrestling match on, and it is picked off.
He can shut down one side of the field, and it's an excellent thrown ball. That ball was thrown, I mean, it's about as well as you could throw it over the outstretched hands of the area outside defender. A guy playing in the flat slant area, and just got out-wrestled for it was Justin Olsen.
I want to bring in our rules expert, Matt Austin, because it looks like Olsen might have the ball here. Matt, what do you see?
Well, it looked like the offensive receiver had the ball momentarily.
Since the Taft administration. First down, Braxton Burmeister. And he will run. Burmeister has a first down and grinds across the 40-yard line into Gibble. There is no fear. 48 yards away. It is gone. While we're at it, he's playing without his most experienced receiver, Bo Corrales. Tip ball. And this is intercepted back. Dax Hollifield picks it off.
Beats his man, and then Holyfield on the back with an interception.
Pressure coming. Howell is dropped immediately. Garbett was right there in a heartbeat. After he was injured, he's been part of that tonight. Burmeister, a quick set, and he loves the tight end. This is Mitchell shaking away. Mitchell. Howell rolling out, wants to throw it back. Didn't have the time to. Howell whips it, and it's tipped, and it's juggled, and it's Connor! Jamari Connor, did he put it away? It's intercepted. Offensive marker down as well.
Another defensive tackle. That rotation. Williams this time.
An eligible receiver downfield offense.
That's a defensive tackle in pass rush on Sam Howell.
Mac Brown standing near the official for timeout purposes. Jet sweep, Trey Turner cutting back. Turner upfield, and he's got a first down.
On first down, they had the tight end lined up and running back. Virginia Tech gets home.
Tonight's game, he can distribute it well, and he takes care of it, Anish.
Short field to begin the drive, and on first down, the handoff to Marcellus Hawkins, who's... Here's the toss. Hawkins gets a block from his tight end, Gosnell, and leapfrogs for a first down.
Drones this season, he's the most pressured quarterback in all of college football.
Running the speed option, and that's 6'2", 240 coming downhill.
They have to do a pretty good job. They feel like, though, tonight they have their best five in the lineup.
Drones takes a shot. He wants Aiden Green adjusting, and a touchdown for Virginia Tech.
Drones with the play fake, and he puts it in the air for his receiver. But Philip Montgomery told us that they have to stay on schedule. Well, you're off schedule when you're 1st and 15.
They give it to Terrion Stewart, who a nickname he earned in high school. Fake toss, now a late toss. That's why they call him Bully. Ran over one, and like an anvil on wheels. From Sandusky, Ohio, the home of Callahan Auto Parts. That's a strike to midfield, and that's a catch. Cameron Selden. Selden in motion. Hawkins. Wipers through the Cal defense.
To this game for Virginia Tech.
They keep it on the ground. It's Stewart. Hammers inside the 30 to set up a third down.
Just a junior, has another season to play.
A 46-yarder.
No problem.
With plenty to spare. To kick off, back with the Cal football team. Had been with soccer. There's Prelo. Torpedoes close to the 25.
Season is still right there ahead of them.
Louisville sent some shockwaves through the league on Friday night, beating Miami last week. Jones has been the most pressured quarterback in the Power Four. A handoff to Hawkins.
Close, he got it.
Breathing room, and he gets a first down. We don't say that often. Safety blitz. Another second-level run. They stay with the run. Hawkins stays on his feet and gets shouldered out of bounds by Sidney, but not before first down. Hokies are 1 for 5 on third down today. Throws to the air to Kai Heath. Got it. Picked it up. The chains. Gets out of bounds.
It saves the timeout.
Only a 10 all season entering play. Hawkins on the run. Uluwave pulls him down. He's up to 9 tackles in the first half.
Yeah, true.
On third down. Drones over the middle, and that is complete. It's going to be for Love. And that is an NFL kick.
About 4.
Sangapolatele lost the football, recovers, throws it away. That might be grounding.
It's going to be because they right in the middle.
They keep it on the ground. Big hole. Hawkins into the Blacksburg 9 and a touchdown. Saving tackle by Paco Austin.
Out of that side mirror. picked up Paco Austin.
Heath is open. Drones hits him in stride. Virginia Tech, a PAT from tying the game. Is good. A 44-yard Drones strike to Takai Heath.
Of just extending and hanging on.
He's kind of become their third wide receiver they were looking for. Swing pass, Raphael pulled down by Caleb Spencer, the leading tackler for Virginia Tech. 3rd and 7. Copeland gets home for the sack.
Like that's a play on all day long in my mind.
Instead, a first down and a gaping hole for Drones. He rumbles inside the 30. Austin with the stop after a gain of 33. Virginia Tech averaged 30 yards a catch at South Dakota last year. Raphael lowers his head, gets upended, ball comes out. Raphael goes wide, another bad snap. Songa Politele has to fall on it. It's 4th down.
That is a trick question.
Here comes Hawkins on 1st down.
So in that game, it's a different story for North Texas.
A toss to Hawkins with some speed. Tight ropes the sideline and tripped up by Monetile.
Oh boy, is he turning out a special evening. Hawkins, nice job of kind of bouncing this. He had a nice to have it handed to you if you're a defender for Cal.
2 tight ends into the game. Why not another run? This time Drones gets the edge. Touchdown! Kyron Drones. Virginia Tech with the lead.
Here
in the second half.
All right.
3rd down and goal. JKS hit and sacked. Ball came out, flag down.
He didn't just make the play, he finished the play.
2nd down and 1. Drone zone read keeper. There he goes. Lowers the shoulder. 1st down inside the 40. Cal scored on its first possession. Now Drones and this offense. Here comes Hawkins, changing directions, slips the tackle, and goes out of bounds, driven out by T.J. Bush.
T.J. Bush decided to wear shorts tonight on a cold night in Blacksburg, Virginia, giving chase.
Drones on the zone read with a 1st down, dragging defenders. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. 2nd rushing touchdown for Drones.
Position to make the play. Drones just too big and too strong.
Now they throw. Gosnell. Inside the 10. It brings up Gosnell in motion. Drones will throw to the end zone. And it's caught by Heath for a touchdown. Now Virginia Tech has to go for 2.
What a throw. Right over the outstretched hands of the linebackers.
He'll run, and he's in.
Same play. They've run it.